Alright guys, let's turn on our heat source here. I happen to have a gas stove, so this makes it a little easier for me to do. Now these are three things you're going to need, well, four things. You're going to need your gas stove, you're going to need your cap that you just cut in half, that you're going to separate the plastic from the metal cap. You're going to need your needle nose pliers here, half cut ones I like to call it, a bit stronger than the needle nose long ones. And you're going to need your sideway cutters. Let's get that. Yep, you're going to need your sideway cutters. So the first thing you want to do is take your cap and get a good grip in there. Don't grip the metal because you want that separated. You don't want to grab that. You're going to grip on this. You're going to put this on the fire and you're going to leave it on there for about 25 seconds. I've noticed that on high, gas on high with 25 seconds is about what it takes to separate that. So let's see if we can do that. And you want to turn it as you do this. And what's happening is it's heating up the plastic on the inside and helping separate it from the metal itself. And you'll start to see the deformity of the plastic there. Then you just grab the edge and then you just separate it. We'll dip it in our water. That helps cool off both of the items. You'll leave the regular old plastic in there. Let's see if I can get a closer grip on this for you guys. So I left that in there and you're left with your cap. And now it's pretty cool to the touch. So now what we need to do is we need to clean up this cap. So let's clean up the cap. So now you have your cap here, so now you need to clean up your cap. So let's clean the cap up. And essentially, because we've heated this guy up, and you see what's left in there, guys? You see that's a little bit of remnants of plastic in there? Okay? So because this guy's been heated up, and he's been cooled immediately, that plastic has now separated a little bit from the actual metal. So you just need a pair of tweezers to go in here and separate that plastic from the rest of the enclosure. It should not be very difficult at all. It actually should come out as one piece. And there it is. See that, guys? So there we go. We got one piece of it out of there. Alright? Now we need to get this little piece in the center. You see the little center plastic in there? And that should also come out as one piece. And there's a little bit of it right there. Sorry guys, can't keep it all on the camera there. It's a little tough. And then there's the other portion of it on the back side here. There we go. Now we have a completely cleaned out, no plastic cap here, undamaged. You're going to take a paper towel and you're just going to go in here and you're going to get all that wet stuff out of there. And now you have a completely separated shotgun shell cap, 12 gauge, separated, ready for placing onto the cap. So let's go back to the geocache bottom container. Alright guys, so we have our separated cap, undamaged, and we have our bottom portion, which is going to be the actual container for our geocache. It's been cut, it's been evened out, as well as I need it to be evened out. And now, all we have to do is a very simple process, which is putting it together. So you just fit this right over this guy, like so. May need to work it just a little bit, because it may have got bent out while it was being cut initially. But once you do that, press it on there, and voila! You have a waterproof, tight seal, shotgun shell, 12 gauge geocache container. And this is ready to be hidden in the desert, in the woods, in the city, wherever and however you hide your geocaches. This is actually ready. So you can take this cap off, you can put your log in here because this is it's not very big. It's only big enough for a log. So you put your log in here, then you take your cap, and you put your cap on that guy. There you go. You have one customized Shotgun Shell Geocache container. Alright guys, just to show you real quick, the differences, sizes that you can make. So this is a regular size, what I would call almost a full length, minus the top ripple part of a Shotgun Shell Geocache container. And this is the same shell, but I've cut it down a lot closer and made it a smaller geocache, about half the size of it. And you can actually make it smaller than that. You can actually get it all the way down to the wood portion here if you wanted to, and just cap it over, and it would be like a micro cache, if you will. So just a couple of different options. You can cut the size to whatever you want to make it however big geocache that you like to have. Now, normally I would stop here, but it's your boy, Camomeleon. You know I got to customize this thing up a little bit, guys. So let me go ahead and do that, and I'll show you what I come up with. Alright guys, so here's the finished product. This is a Shotgun Shell waterproof geocache that has been, as you can see, camouflaged. Only way I know how to do it, baby. Camouflage. And we open this guy up here. Sorry about that. Very tight seal. You have the top, which is camoed, and then you have the bottom, which is camoed. I'll get that blurry to you guys. And this goes right back on there. Just as easily as it went off of there. Just kind of presses down. There you go. Just to give you a comparison of what the two look like, guys. This is the uncustomized one here in my hand here, and this is the customized one. A smaller one, a larger one. They're both waterproof Shotgun Shell Geocache containers. Alright guys, so that is my how-to today on how to create Shotgun Shell waterproof geocache containers. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys found out some new stuff. Again, like I said, this is not something that I created. This is just something that I thought needed to be out there on YouTube, and I have not seen it out there. So I hope you got a lot of good information out of it. If anyone there has any questions or would like to know more detail basically on maybe how I camoed, customized the actual cache after I put it together, just put it in the comments below, and I'll be glad to have a conversation back and forth with you guys, let you know how I did that. If you'd like to see me do a video on how I actually customized this guy, just let me know and I'll be happy to do that too. I may end up doing that anyway. But yeah, so that's how you do it, guys. And I've got a whole bunch of these that I got to do, and once I do that, then hey, it's off season for geocaching for me. It's just too hot here in Arizona, so I got to get ready for geocaching season when the monsoon season goes away. So thanks again, guys, for joining me. Appreciate you guys sitting and watching this how-to video on geocache containers, customized Camomeleon style. And just remember, when you see me on the trail, don't yell, don't bail. It's just your boy, Camomeleon. We'll see y'all next time, man.